Do, 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 do. Morning. Cheers. A coffee cheers to one and all. Welcome back to Writer's Right. I'm Ann Kimbrough, and I'm happy to be coming to you on this lovely Friday. I hope it's still Friday wherever you are, or whenever you watch this. Just have a happy day today. But good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Yeah, I just gotta say good day from my friends in Australia. That is a good thing to say. Don't be too specific. But anyway, how are you guys? Let's see. Oh, I haven't logged into chat. Let's see how many times it takes. Oh, let's see. First time? No, that didn't do it. How's your week been going? What's been going on? For me, it's been more of the same, good stuff. We've been doing a lot of interviewing with the subject on our, let's see, this is gonna not do it right again. Oh, it makes me log into me, so I get to see the show going out. Oh. Let's see, this might be it. It worked. Yeah, so we did a lot of, we did 3 sessions talking to him. Allie, there you are! Nasty cold day? Oh my gosh. We just got an excessive heat warning. I think they said it was starting for Monday. I don't know why they're warning us now. I guess they're basically saying, enjoy the weather. 90 degrees, 92 degrees. This is nice. But next week it's going to break probably. If it's excessive heat, it's probably over 102. That's Fahrenheit. Sorry, I don't know it. In Celsius, it's like 40. What? Fractions. Hey, Andrew. Hello. Good to see you here. It's also cold where you are. Wow. I wish I could share a little of my heat here so you could have a little bit, share a little bit of your cold. Well, this morning it's nice. Okay, I should actually go out and walk or something. It's probably in the high 70s right now, but that won't stay long. It'll be up in the 80s probably by the time we're done, and 90s soon after. But through the airwaves, I'm sending you some warmth. Pittsburgh. We're used to 100. I bet it was Pittsburgh and muggy, right? At least they always say it's the dry heat in Vegas. It isn't always anymore. Our climate has changed a bit. But yeah, it's usually just hot. Oh, 60. Yeah, I agree. 60 is cold. That's like winter here. If there were only a way to even it all out, it would be lovely to say, here, I'll swap you some of my heat for some of your cold, and we could do the same with water. Anyway, today, I've got to work on the podcast. I'm going to be recording tomorrow with one of my talent, and she reads some news stories. So I got to collect those. So that's what I'm going to work on, and so the script and the podcasting has kept me busy. I've been trying to edit on a regular basis. I guess I'm getting there. Doing anything on a regular basis just never seems possible. But I'm glad you guys are both here and ready to do fractions and hopefully some work on your writing too. Yeah, humidity. Yeah, I lived in Texas for a while. Texas in August is, talk about humid. You don't even have to curl your hair. My hair would just be all puffy. Oh man, good times. So do you guys know what you are working on today? I hope you do. I want to get us started, but it's a little early. I'll wait a few more minutes. Any big good things happening, or just life normal as you know it? That kind of good things. I know it's just definitely in the thick of writing. It's really great doing the interviews. You know, that is the part of writing a true life story, is sort of getting it out of the person. And our subject is amazing, and he has a great memory, and it's really fun process. Of course, it's like, you know, you still have to pick and choose what can be in the script. So, but I have already begun writing the script, so that's good too. Birthday Sunday! Happy birthday, Allie! Woo-woo! I hope you have some fun plans in store. And now, are things a little more open where you are? I mean, they are here. You could go out and have a good old time. Really no restrictions here. Oh, the proof copies haven't come yet? Oh, good. Today. Oh, you're hoping they come before you go to work. I hope work has eased up a little bit on you, right? And let's all do a little dance for the proof delivery gods to help Andrew get his proofs. Hey, BDZ, you have to remind me what your first name is. Our Better Days Zellers. I know you've told me before. I usually write a note so I remember. But thanks for joining us again. How's your writing? So are you 38 now, or you're going to be 38? Because then technically you're still 37, and I would not go up until you have to. But I would just say that's a great age, as I recall. It was so long ago. Yeah, it was like yesterday. Andrew, I'm glad you're laughing with me. Yeah, work is nuts. I hope they do some hiring soon for you. Oh my gosh. I don't know. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Isn't that the same? Yeah, you're going to be 38. So you are 37.9. All right? Do not say you're 38 yet. 37. 7 just has a better ring to it. Am I trying to make you feel bad? No, I am not. Actually, 38 is a great number. You know what we always, I had a grandmother. She always used to flip her age and to see if it made her feel better. So in your case, yeah, it does not work. 83. Actually, that should make you feel better because you're not 83. So 38 sounds really good if you were going to be 83. Yeah, I like those kind of mental games. Just FYI. Allie, thank you. Yeah, let's stick with that. I'm in my 30s or 40s. But I'm not. But, you know, that's okay. It's in here. It's the age in here that matters. I'm ageless at this point. But, yeah, no, my parents looked really good all their years. So, I'm going to stick with that. All right, let's get us writing. And then we will celebrate. Tim! Oh my gosh. Tim, hello. Good to see you pop in. Hey, man. Hope all is well with you. We like to see an old timer join us, and not age-wise in that case. He goes all the way back to when we were on, what were we on? I don't even remember the program anymore. Yeah, a different streamer. Okay, on your mark, get set, right. Let's see, that box got a little low. I was trying to get it out of the way of my refrigerator. Oh, it seems to be way up or way down. Okay. It's gonna stay there. Oh, I'll move this one. Little housekeeping there, sorry. All right, we're gonna write. We're gonna write. Ooh, ooh. Let's see. Your mom's in her 70s? Ah, and looks 60. Great. Yeah. Might as well fight as long as you can. Old hand. Not old timer. Thank you. Thank you for the edit. Yeah, I do agree with a lot of what you do, what you wear makes a difference of how you look. Yeah, I have friends. I have one friend. He's just a year older than me, and he looks like my grandfather. But he has embraced the gray hair. Yeah. Teach their own. Aw, Tim. Oh, you're doing a free book giveaway now? You should send me the deets. I mean, I don't know if it'll be over on Monday. I would hype it up here. I've just sort of left this here. I don't have time to dig up. Who should I promote next? I would love to promote Tim's book. Allie. Yes, let's all look like in our 20s. Well, if you have a young child, and you do, I always think that makes you younger. Or like my son, I had kind of older in life, so most of the people that had kids that age were at least 5 years younger than I was, I think. So that always made me seem younger because all the parents were younger in the groupage that you were thrown into. And I looked younger, so I could go with that. Until the kid gets too old, and then people know that you must be older because you couldn't have had them when you were 10. That's why my son is now my younger brother. I just have to introduce him that way from now on. Ah, cool. Oh, cool. I do not, I've turned off most of my notifications, so can you put the link, Tim, of your giveaway? See, it's Goodreads though, right? That's my problem. I've not embraced Goodreads. I really should figure it out. It's one of those things that you have to take your time figuring this stuff out, because otherwise you get overwhelmed. So, Twitter is one I really haven't embraced, but I should. All right, let's see. I'm actually gonna work here. All right. We do have a launch date. Of course, I was thinking yesterday that I should redo. We might want to push the launch date, but the launch date is for the podcast, and we'll see if we can make it. Okay, that was that. Oh my gosh, guys! I found this program, and it was really cheap. It writes for you. And I wanted to use it to quickly write blogs or longer articles to go on my blog page. And, you still have to. But I actually used it, because I forgot I had it, and I found it. I used it to write an interview that I'm doing for a podcast. And you could put in, you have to start it off. I forgot, what is the program called? Let me see if I can find it, and I'll show you. But it really helped write these interview questions. It doesn't write them as questions. You have to start off sort of with the topic, but it gives you some facts and stuff. And I have, when I first got it, I tested it out really heavily to see if, to fact check it, and also see if it was plagiarizing anything, and it wasn't. So it's a really good tool for writing some nonfiction stuff. If you need to have more articles in a blog, I felt that's why it was very useful. Anyone that would kind of use it to write fiction in a book, I don't think. If you ask me, you can't. And of course, we're all fiction writers, so. But it is quite crazy what artificial intelligence can do. I'm trying to get the name of it so you could see something about it. But you have to write. You can write a short little. You write a short little sentence about what you want it to write about, and then you can give the article a title, and you can start off a sentence or write a sentence that should start off what you want it to start writing about, and then it just generates whatever you want. So like I needed to write some interview questions about this island in Italy, and it just went off with all these really good facts. Let's see, sorry. It's my younger brother. So I should take this message. Let's see. Yeah. Right. You guys should be writing. They can't send links. Actually, if you make it right all the way to the end of an article, because it sort of writes in blocks of stuff. So if you read over it and you like the way directions it's going, you can keep going with it. And at the end, it does give you some links. Because it is obviously searching the internet to pull the information. Because like I said, I've just been using it for nonfiction. So interviews, and I wrote some things for my my podcast blog. Really some boring stuff that articles. It's really good for that. But once again, it helps to have a writer do it because you can fix it. It's not perfect. It's way better than I thought it would be, which is kind of scary. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, it's our time. What was I trying to do? Oh, I need to look at my bookmarks. I bookmarked it. I thought I put it in my top list. I'll find the name for you. I was really shocked it was so good. But, I found it because I was looking on Fiverr for help in doing some of that kind of writing, and this was a lot cheaper. Let's see. Oh, it's called Shortly. Short L-Y. So it's short. So the website is Shortly, SHORTLYAI.com. Here, I'll put it in the chat. But it's a little freaky. And I did test it because in the wherever I found out about it, they did like a little demo about how you could use how some people were using it to write like a short kid story or something, which it did. And in their test, it made like a little fable. In my test, it was really crap. I thought it was nothing near what a brain could come up with, a human brain. So if anyone's looking at it to write fiction, I would not recommend it. But if you are using it in a business aspect to write nonfiction, it's good. It is good. It is a time saver, and that was my goal. But yeah, if you need a bunch of links, it's only going to have, I think, one. But you can always Google the research. I mean, if it says nonfiction story, you're going to have the topics. And like I said, I ran it through Grammarly and another free plagiarism site, and it was totally clean. So that's freaky. It's freaky that AI has gotten that far. To me, that's still the stuff of science fiction, but it's not. But anyway, I thought I should share that. Our new competition. All right, if I find all these, I'm afraid they're on different programs. Let's see. What date is it? Oh, it's the 11th. So this is for the 12th. I still haven't made my music. No one's holding me to that so far. But, I've sort of been doing more important things. I will do it. Remember how long I said it would take me till I get my coffee machine? Every now and then I look through how many episodes I've done of Writers Write, and I'm sort of shocked how many, but the earlier ones, it's hard to watch because I didn't have all my decorations. I didn't have my coffee machine. I'm like, that's not the same thing. Let's see. So I do at least have the music selected. It just takes time to download it all. So this is June. March, April, May, June. Yeah, sorry. What month is it? I don't know about you, but all my days, there's very little that separates them. Alrighty then, I'm starting. I hope you guys are making some progress in your writing. Let's see, this is all old. Okay. Oh, here we go. Don't let your coffee handle hit your laptop. Disaster almost averted. I'm afraid that some of the programs I need are on that computer. Let's see. I'm just gonna do that. Yep. Oh, here they are. Are they? No. Okay. There it is. No. Huh. Why isn't select all working? It finally worked. I must have done it wrong. Do you ever have to email yourself stuff? I have to email myself from one computer to the other computer all the time. I guess I wouldn't be that way if I just worked on one computer. winging its way to me. Let's see how fast it takes to get 3 inches. There it is. All right, I already have those. Oh my gosh. Your little kiddo. She just wants your attention. Gotta love them at that age. They grow up really fast. I'm just saying. What is annoying now, you'll be like missing at some point in the not too distant future. And then you'll look at old pictures and go, I can't believe she was ever that young. And you might remember some of the annoyance, but I think mostly you'll miss it. Oh my gosh. All right. Almost got it together. All right. Let's see, what was that date? Yarp. Yarp. What movie was that from? If you said, let's see, no, was that, no? I think it was Simon Pegg movie. This beeping. I don't know. I thought I muted that. See, I feel like computers update and they undo stuff you've told it to stop doing. These are good. What is that? All right. So I just had to save it. How much time do we have left? Just under 4 minutes, almost. Let's make it count. I am. I'm almost finished putting together the script. If I can find this one story, I need to read about it. There it is. Am I shaking the computer screen? Timer is up. Yay. You did it. We did it. 25 minutes. All right. Save your work. Yeah, I haven't even titled this, so I really do have to save it. How did you guys do? June 12th. All right. Yay. I'm almost done. I was just gathering the last little news bit. I put together 6 news stories for my person playing my newscaster. Uh-oh, Allie's still having problems with the daughter that wants to play with the stuffed animals. Oh my gosh! I think what you need to do is teach her how to do fractions so she can help fact check your work. I know, she's not old enough for that. But it's never too early to learn. How did everybody else do with their word count? Oh no, no ding dong on the doorbell delivering your proof? Well, I'm glad you're using your time wisely. Good job. Let's see, it's time to make more coffee. Today's donut shop. This stuff is pretty good. Shebang. Yeah. I have no help for you to make delivery come faster. I always feel waiting is the hardest part. I guess online you can check to see if it's out and about, but even all those... Oh, so listen to this. So for my podcast, I've decided we're trying to take the information we're creating, the podcast part, and use it in different ways. So I figured out a really cool way to use it, and it required creating a character. So I've created a character that, do you know the plague doctor masks? So a plague doctor had that long beaky, they would wear almost like a leather mask with a long beak. Anyway, I ordered one of those so I could have this character because it sort of goes with the scary news stories. We have a lot of voodoo stories from time to time. You'll see. Well, if you went to our blog, you could see because that's already out there. So anyway, I thought, oh, that'd be a good character, easy to film, and it won't necessarily look like me, and I can take my voice and augment it so it doesn't sound like me, or I could use one of my AI voices. Anyway, what would be fun is that, I'd order this mask. So I ordered it through Amazon. It was delivered to me, and what I got was this book on depression. So I'm like, wait a second. So did somebody order a book on depression and they got the plague mask? I'm like, what would that be saying to them? Would that freak somebody out? I felt bad for them. Anyway, so I'm still waiting for my mask. It's supposed to come Monday, but you do know the masks. Ooh. Hey, way to go, Tim. 200 words outlining. Okay, cool. Let me look and see if it's there. How long is the giveaway going? I mean, I'll post it on. Oh, I got it. Cool. Oh, July 9th. Oh, cool. I'll put it up here on Monday. All right, for sure. And I can share it. Well, I can share it on my Cozy Mystery people. They'll be like, okay, this is just a giveaway. It would be a good way to announce. I would love people to send me more things like that they're promoting their books. But I'll see. It might not be your audience. I don't think how many Cozy Mystery people will be. Gotta get the creamer. Ta-da! If you're gonna use cream, you might as well use a lot of it. I didn't want to waste what I put in a little pitcher. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny about the mask. Yes, exactly, Allie. I got a book on depression, and somebody else got the mask. I mean, I'm just kind of assuming that happened, but maybe someone just. I don't know. I don't know if it was that direct of a swap. That's good coffee. But I mean, I did have that. I did feel for the person that got the mask. And the stories they're telling. They're like, I bought this book on depression and I got this mask. What sort of freak was ordering this mask? What were they going to do with it? Because there's things you can do with it, I'm sure. Mine are all innocent. Isn't that weird? I thought that was weird. Oh, cool. And just going to have a free ebook giveaway. Oh, that's crazy. I would think they would Amazon would let you schedule, why would a quarter matter? Life doesn't work on quarters always. At least purchasing life. Scheduling. How could you only schedule something within a quarter? Blah, blah. Anyway. Exactly, Allie. I did cross my mind that I'm like, wait a second. Amazon thinks I need a book on depression? Well, I guess they would know what I've been searching for, but I don't think that's what my search engine would show, or history. Cool. Well, Andrew, as soon as you set that up, I will put your book up here and we'll put the link and all that for sure. I'm going to put Tim's up on Monday. And Tim, do you know I'm not doing Wednesdays anymore, just Fridays and Mondays. And we'll get the word out. I love that you're doing giveaways. It's great. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. But you should still be able to plan things out longer than Amazon's quarters. You should. But I'm sure they have their reasons and it matters to them. We must all comply. All right, let's get writing again. Because we're doing so good, right? And we're distracting Andrew from waiting for his doorbell to ring. On your mark, get set, right. We're riding, we're sprinting. I gotta get that music. You know, the $6 Million Man. See, that dates me. Allie's like, the what? The who? Huh? Allie, you ever heard the $6 Million Man? Actually, I liked the Bionic Woman. I was a child at the time, but I thought she was a strong role model, mostly because she was strong physically, thanks to science. Yes, July 9th. Oh, your stream is behind this? Sorry. Yeah, I just actually read the link you sent me. Go figure. I could read and I answer my own questions. I should just wait a second. I got it and I will set it up after this is over. I always, if I don't do it when I'm thinking about it, when it comes time to jump on in the morning with you guys, I'm like, I just have to leave up what's there because I don't have time. Usually. I got to turn on all of the lights. I got to get the coffee going. It's so complicated. It's really not, but I only allow so much time. I actually have started to start the program sooner because every now and then I'll open this program. This is OBS streaming, and it will update. So that's really fun. And it does it much more than I would have thought possible. Your doorbell is adorable? Aww. Oh, Allie, you do know it. Yeah, the Bionic Woman. There was not a $6 Million woman. She was probably far too cheaper. Yeah, well, now it would be like $6 billion man, wouldn't it? I agree. It could be fun to reboot. I don't know. That was in that time period where shows were quite... if you went to watch it, I don't think it would hold up. Let's put it that way. At the time, it was really a show that looked like it was for adults, and I guess an adult at the time could have watched it. But I feel like the audience now is so educated that if you watched it now, you would say that show is made for children. And I would think, yeah, I was a kid when I watched it, so yeah. But it was basically a superhero kind of story, but a little more grounded. So are you, Andrew, so you're saying that your dogs will let you know when the package is delivered? They're like right on top of it. Sergio, good morning. How's work? I'm assuming you have started by now. Thanks for popping in, even though I know you gotta be sleepy. Or did the notification wake you up again? Or is this when you're starting your day? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, I got to finish this last news article. It seems I'm getting a little long. I have found out. So this girl reads the news stories that we cover in the podcast, and I sort of poach them from my blog, but the blog just has like a couple sentence blurb with a link, so people are supposed to go read the news article, not what I write about it. So I have to elongate it for my newscaster in my show. And that I realize I really should read over them because sometimes they're a little clunky. I should read them out loud, which I won't do now for you. I will not do that. But I am going to do that before. I want to shoot this over to her today because we're recording tomorrow. Yeah, I use a program called Zencaster for our recordings, and it's been so great. It's free. I mean, there's a professional version you can get. but the free one's perfect. It records audio and video, and we use both, so it's wonderful. Oh no! She blew up a bag of rice in the microwave? Well, that sounds messy, but hopefully contained. Yikes. Well, my feeling is wipe it down without burning yourself, because it's probably really hot, but wipe it down before it dries, because that stuff will probably turn into something seriously like cement. All right, let's see. Just gotta finish this story off. Huh. Okay, that's funny. I gotta put that line in. Okay. Okay, that's a disturbing story. Alright, I have my 6 stories. Let's see. Alright, recorded. Go. I finished early. So now I just have to read that out loud. Oh, good, Serge. I'm glad we did not wake you up. Oh, bye, Allie. Thanks for popping in. Well, I'm glad you got a long weekend, Sergio. You don't like being the boss? Ah, that's a good sign of a good boss, right? I agree that you should give it time. Okay. Alrighty then. I finished what I wanted to finish. Imagine that. I usually talk too much to finish anything. The other stuff I'm doing is like I said, what I was doing was the podcast, but editing. It really is kind of fun. I do get into a groove with it, but it's also so time consuming, and I really have to limit my time that I can spend right here. Yeah, listen to Andrew, Sergio. He has to deal with being the boss. And I bet Andrew's a very good boss. Bye, Allie! Thanks for popping in. Good luck with the rice. Oh, no. See you Monday, Allie. Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing I learned when I was in some kind of bossy position, I shouldn't call it that, but when I was in charge of other people, I think my biggest thing was I had been so much, and this was more of an office setting, so probably different than what you're doing, but I was so long being like the assistant and controlling how everything was done. And we had certain things. We used to have to do book presentations and stuff, not books, but there was like a presentation. You basically almost made a book for presentations all the time. And there was a format that you had to follow, but it could change, right? And so I think the biggest thing I found out when I was sort of the boss telling someone, here's all the stuff to make the presentation books, was that I wanted to micromanage how they did it. And I had to realize that was their job now, and they had to figure out how they, however they wanted it to look, they had to have a control of that, because I had control when that was my job. But when I was the boss and handing it off, I had to let them do it, even if they created a book that I didn't aesthetically like. I couldn't do their job for them. And of course, it was still fine, but it didn't look as good when I made them. But there is that kind of difference that I think you have to learn when you are in control of other people doing their jobs, is that you have to let them do their job. It's really hard. That to me is where you can get really bossy, is knowing when you're directing them to do their job better, and knowing when you're just over directing them and not letting them have the freedom to make those decisions. That was my big lesson. I'm sure there's many more you can learn. Andrew, chime in, please. But yeah, I luckily had a boyfriend at the time that said, hey, wait a second. He could see, because it was frustrating me. So that's maybe a good thing. Look at what frustrates you that other people are doing and see if you're the problem, because you're still so new being the boss and you know their job probably better than you know your job. Or is there really a teaching moment, or working together moment that you can figure out how you can all do it better. A directional moment, I guess, would be more it. Oh my gosh. That's okay. You're supposed to be focused on other stuff than what I'm saying. Has the doorbell rung yet, Andrew? Let's see. I feel like I won't know the end. I hope the proof book comes sooner than later. How soon till work? You usually go pretty soon, right? Well, 11 minutes and counting. All right, I gotta find something else to work on. So my other thing I've been working on is my vela. And I finally reached a part, I'm in episode 9. Where, yeah, I don't think what I have for episode 9 is episode 9. I actually have to write something from scratch instead of just proofing. So that's not great. Luckily, I know the story, so I do need to get writing on that. But that means that I have 8 episodes. Well, 8 episodes up on Vela. But the really good news is that that means for my lyric podcast, I have 8 scripts, and I've only done 4. So yeah, so I got to get recording again on that and editing, but I really can't do that yet. I can only edit 1 podcast at a time, just mentally, for my own sanity. Hey, Diane. Morning. You are reading. What do you like to read? Are you a writer too? Good advice here, Sergio. Please read what Andrew is saying in the chat. Okay, he's still waiting on his delivery. That's going to be a cliffhanger, I think, for us. Andrew, I can't believe it. Oh, man. I can't believe how understaffed you guys are. Is that just like no one wants to work because they've gotten all the government money, or people been sick? Or I hope it turns around. I feel like things, I don't know about where you are, but we're open again in Las Vegas. I'm assuming all in Nevada because it comes from our governor. But we're also highly vaccinated here, so I don't even know what the numbers are. I used to check all the time. Let's see what it says. COVID-19 numbers. Well, it's not 0. Our 7-day average is 231 new cases. That still sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But seeing as how at one point it was over 2,000, I wish they had, I would love to see a history of the flu. Like how many cases there used to be a day. I never felt it was that high, but maybe it was. Yikes. I feel like we've been at around the 200 mark for a while now. Of course, that seems really low compared to when it was 2,000. And then, of course, you think of New York that had it like 5 and upward. Yeah. Oh, Diane, you write cozies. Yay. Oh. I'm sorry you've had a long week. Hope you get a good break. As you see, I write cozies too. My Fit Girls series. Oh, so those of you following the saga. So this is the 4th in the book. And I, because these are short reads. So they are complete mysteries, but they're short reads. So each one, I've now only ever published them as Kindles. So I'm now publishing the first 4 as a paperback. And that has been, I haven't worked on that. I haven't worked on that probably in 4 days now. It's on that computer. And I've just had so many issues with it. So it's hard because I'm still just working on the first book. I mean, I have all the books in the document, and you should technically be able to set it up and then just go through and make certain everything's formatted fine. But oh my gosh, what a beast of burden that is. So I don't know. I right at this point, it's not worth the time, and I might just have to go to Fiverr and find someone to do it the right way. I mean, I know how to do it, but the learning curve, I mean, the bad part is that I figured out a lot how to make this program work. But every time I do paperback, I have the same issue. I have to relearn how to do it. It doesn't always work the same way every time, and that's wrong. I mean, once you learn how to do something, it should just work. I shouldn't have to relearn and go, so why is it now indenting where it shouldn't? I set everything. I don't know. Did you? Oh, the little red fridge? That's where I keep my cream. It doesn't hold much, does it? I did finally find some little bottles of water that I can put in there, but I just feel the amount of energy it uses is probably not worth that. So I just turn it on for these shows and it holds my creamer. Because I gotta have my coffee. It does make the difference. Sometimes I think I just have cream with a little coffee, not coffee with cream. sometimes. Let's see. So I don't know if I'll get back to fixing the. I really want the paperback. I want to give it to some people, and right now I'm too busy with the script and the podcast editing. So time management. It's just all about time management, and there's nobody clamoring for me to get these books out. So I'm on a pause. 4 books is I want to promote them though. I feel like 4 is enough to promote. So I was waiting till I got the paperback too. Because then that'll make, they always say, well, I don't know if that'll show up. I mean, so far too, only the first 3 books show up as part of the series. And I even contacted Amazon and they said it would just automatically happen, and it hasn't. So I'm probably going to have to email somebody. Amazon is usually pretty good at doing that. They did it originally without me trying, and it's set up as the 4th in the series. Go figure. Oh, I see. Andrew's hiring issues. Yeah. Big corporations do not respond fast. Ay. Maybe you could just put an ad in the one ads. Just spread the word organically. Oh, I see. Andrew, I feel for you. Oh, you gave the red fridge. Yeah, it definitely, I had to have it. It goes with my red, right? Yeah, I don't know. It hums. So there's that. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I don't know. I don't need something humming in the background. I can just walk and get water. So it's just cute. It's a prop. But it does, it chills up really fast, so it's quite useful for the creamer. Oh, okay. You think there's a way to link them? I'll go look. I will look again on my authors page. The thing is, when I set up book 4, you say it's book 4 and it's in the series, so it comes up on one of the pages, but it doesn't come up. So KDP started doing a thing where they create this whole series page for you, and they show the 3 books or whatever, but they show a collection of the books stacked up together, or one's in front and the 2 are behind it. So they pick 3 of the books and show them. And so then there's a series, then below it, you can buy them individually, or tells you how much they cost together. And they just that hasn't updated to show the 4th book. So it's really kind of strange. And I don't know how they're going to treat this book. Not this book, but the compilation of the 4 books. I had to set it up, because it's obviously not part of the series. It is the series. So I had to set it up as connected to the series, but like an extra book, like if you wrote, one of those in-between books sometimes. It's like a companion. It's set up as a companion piece to the series, so who knows? Excuse me. We'll see. We'll see. Whoa, we're almost down 1:30. Those that you were writing, right. I finished. Go figure. So Diane, if you got a link to your books, put it up. I always want to promote books of other authors that come to my site or come to the stream. So let us know. Do you write under your name? You know what? I will Google it, because it's wise to write under your name. Let's see. Amazon? Yes, let's go to Amazon. See if we can find Diane's books. Of course, I have Ann Kimbrough, and I write under Ann Audrey, but I also write under Ann Kimbrough. Let's see. Did you write polymer people? Whoa. Knitting socks for absolute beginners? Oh, okay. The Nanny Express? Why is that coming? Oh, that's a movie. Yeah, your name comes up, but it's for knitting. And make a profit with your passion. Oh, they also all sound like good books. All right, and I've lost my... Where is it? Oh, there it is. For a minute, I had opened too many things. It was way in the back. Okay, we did it again. Our second writing sprint of the morning is done. Oh, cool. Well, they're still up here. One of them, by the way, Polymer People. I'm assuming you're making things with polymer. I'm not saying that word right. It's 64.67. Spiral bound. That's expensive. I do have some old books like that I've taken down, but somebody else published them and I got the rights back. And if you try to find one on there, they're like $94 because there aren't any. I'm like, please stop selling my books for $94. I don't blame you. I understand. Well, I hope this inspires you to do some of your cozy mystery writing. I do have a Facebook page called Cozy Mystery Writers. I don't know if you found that, but that's I try to post stuff about cozy mysteries. Yeah, it's not your price. I hear you. It's not my price either on mine. Yeah, you sort of Google your books and you're like, dang. I hope no one's paying that. Okay, guys. Andrew, I'm going to be hoping that your proof book comes really soon. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for joining us, Diane, Sergio, Allie, Tim. Thanks for showing up. And we hope to see you, hopes to see you on Monday. I'm here Mondays and Fridays at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we do our 2 writing sprints every time, whether we like it or not. So I hope you join me again and we'll do some writing. Well, I'm glad you found us, Diane. I hope you can come back again and write with us. Cool. All right. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.